I said in the locker room, I think our effort was there, but I don't think our focus level on what executing our game plan was.
To look more specifically into it, what adjustments are you wanting to make heading to Georgia?
I think we just need to have a little bit of discipline as far as like on the offensive side of the ball. I think we've taken a lot of offensive penalties, and then we're wondering why the defense isn't making stops, and it's because they're shorthanded because of us. So our discipline needs to be much better. And then on the reverse side of that, we're running the ball up so well, and I think there's some times where we can maybe look to push that transition, but then also have that discipline to not push that transition and like make a good possession out of it, and then that way our defense is getting the rest that they need. But it's a hard balance, and I think especially as a defensive player, that's a tough thing to do, and it's a lot to ask out of them. And I think so far this year they've done a pretty good job.
Well, Justin Nassau going for 11 for 16 on those faceoffs and then going out. How much did that play in today?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, when you go down a goal and you can feel pretty confident about a guy who's going to come on the floor and get that loose ball for us is pretty huge. And then when that person, goes out and then we're down a D guy, down a face-off guy, it's tough. It's a lot to ask out of our defensive players, especially for someone who needs to go take a draw that doesn't usually take draws. It's a lot to ask from them on an effort level. Do I think the guys that went in did a spectacular job? Yeah, I do. Callies and Zach did a really good job, but I think to the extent we're having to sacrifice a guy at the draw where we don't have one of them on the line, which Zach's one of the best loose ball guys in the world, and we don't have him to try and get on the line for those balls. So.
Well, on the positive, Josh Courier, 3 points in each of his last games. I mean, what can you say about that guy?
Yeah, I said it to him before the game. I think he's doing a really good job being a little bit more patient with the ball when it's in his stick. He's finding that bit of confidence, knowing that he can come over the top and doesn't have to shoot it every time. Like, he can have a look at a pass and he can make the veteran play to just swing the ball over to our side and then get through the middle. I think he's doing a fantastic job doing that, and I'm glad that he's been stepping up.